Hello and welcome to Boston, Massachusetts, home to the Freedom Trail, the heart of the American Revolution, and we are here to find out who will end their season on a high note as champions of the Fenway Bowl. Weeks of additional practice and prep for bowl games not only can set the tone for what we're going to see in this game, but for what might be in store next season as well. As we'll see, the UConn Huskies taking on a team from the American, the Army Black Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. So Connecticut's offense will get first crack at it today. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early, get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. To throw, it's Fagnano. Catch in the middle, it's Hansen. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. The Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the catch, it's Parker. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Almost had the completion, just missed it. And the Huskies come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Caught close to the marker, it's Bell. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Wants to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. They're going back to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
9th play of the drive coming up, but they'll have to convert 3rd and long to keep it going. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. It's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Cadets offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock and they're hard workers.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. He's got his man. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And the Black Knights will send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. UConn going back to work on offense. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. To the air, it's Fagnano. Trying to set up the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Quick pass on the jet motion. Nice move to pick up yardage. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. This UConn offense really has it going. Using his legs, it's Edwards. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Going to the ground. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, UConn! Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Across the 25, he's got room. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The Black Knights of the Hudson using surgical precision in this quarterback run game.
Yeah, and you're not talking about surgical precision in the passing game. That's not what Army does. They want to run the football. When you sign up as a QB to play at Army, you know that. You better be able to do it, and you could see the run there.
Leaves it with the running back. Across the 45. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
The Black Knights, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They'll run the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Howard. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Gets the back moving. Give to the fullback. He's able to fight his way for a couple of yards, but it'll be 4th down and 3. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Run it with the fullback. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. And the Black Knights, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Heftiness coming out on the goal line. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Black Knights! Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
Getting aggressive here and going for 2. They'll send the back in motion. Quickly complete. The decision to go for 2 proves to be a good one. So a drive there of 85 yards. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. From the gun, the running back has it. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
They'll run it from the gun. Sweet cut there.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Looking to throw, it's Fagnano. Bringing the heat. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
The Huskies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. The throw to the outside is complete. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. That's the end of the period, and UConn has the lead. We played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. And the Huskies are on the move. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Out of the gun, the inside give. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, More big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
UConn comes to the line after getting another first down. Might as well give it to him again. Fights off a defender. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. They'll leave it with him. They make the tackle, but UConn has enough for the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The running back has it. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Trying play action. Got it in the middle. It's Bell. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. The Huskies started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UConn.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
The AT unit on the field. The extra point is good, and they have a 9-point lead. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. On the move from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Well, the last time they had it, the long field didn't bother them in the least, and they'll try to do it again. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. On the option. He'll toss it. Hammers ahead for a yard out to the 12. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Gonna run it. It's Reed. He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line. Not enough to move the sticks. The Black Knights line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. To the air. It's Fagnano. Got it in the middle. It's Edwards.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
And the Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Now the play fake. Finds his big tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
On the play. Brings up 3rd down.
They'll try to get the first through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Edwards. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Wants to throw again. Quickly out to the tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
The Huskies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Grab behind the line. It's Murphy. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Huskies line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Rushes on him. Trying to get rid of it. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on fourth down. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. He's got it. First down and more. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone of the 18.
And that's good enough for 1st down.
Gonna run it. It's Edwards. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Dropping back, it's Fagnano. Makes the grab over the middle. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They'll try to sneak it. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On 4th and that short, I want to go for it. But you trust your kicker, he does his job, and he puts 3 on the board.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. On the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Handoff to the fullback. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Finding open areas. He stopped just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. Needed more to move the sticks. It'll be 4th down. And the Black Knights will line up to punt it away. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Fagnano. Finds his tight end. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down.
And 1st down for the offense.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Parker. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. The Huskies can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The short hands, it's Bell. Got room at the 35. Turning it on. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
He'll try to tack on one more.
For the extra point.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And the returner will be dragged down. This drive will open from the 15. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. The short hands. It's Reed. He gets it up close to the 25. Out of bounds, they'll mark it at the 24. The play action fake. Grab near the marker. It's short. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Snags it over the middle. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. Unleashes it on the run. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. They'll try to get it through the air. Slings it downfield. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The kick is on its way. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, hard not to enjoy that incredibly historic town. What a fun time to be in Boston, and what a fun first half we've had in the Fenway Bowl. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see 2 offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the fellas for the conclusion of the Fenway Bowl.
UConn has it teed up to start this second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. And sort of an ugly first half, honestly, but the deficit's still manageable if they want to wrap up this season with a bowl win.
This is a team I know that takes a lot of pride, and I'm sure at halftime in the locker room, Dave, there was some shouting going on. They need to get themselves motivated and ready to go, because they're not out of this game.
Yeah, and when you get that shouting and you get the quarreling amongst each other, you get some motivation. You need something good to happen early. This first possession, get the football, go make something happen, create some momentum.
Setting up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The Black Knights will punt it away on 4th down. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Looking for a man. It's Fagnano. Gets it out fast. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Huskies come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play.
I like a nice quick decision by your quarterback. See what the defense is doing, and again, know where that yellow line is. Go get to it and get the first down.
Off the play fake on 1st down. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
The Huskies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll run play action. Got a man. It's Edwards. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the right. What a job to lay out and make the catch. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
And the Huskies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll run the sneak for it.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. The Huskies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies! And the route is on. He has spent a lot of time in that end zone and an absolute assault on the scoreboard.
No doubt about it. And guess what? I get to make a lot of highlights. I can copy and paste all of these touchdowns, show everybody the game I had. And the defense, well, you just have to shake your head because you've been getting dominated.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he puts through the extra point. They marched 58 yards for the touchdown on that one. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, and at some point, you're going to have to change your thought process. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside. David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. The UConn offense goes back to work. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Fagnano. Quick strike complete. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They'll give it to the back.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Inside the 25. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially on the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is most dangerous.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. On the ground, it's Edwards. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Plucks it out of the air. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. Field goal is good. And now the lead is even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Fullback's got it. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Black Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. That's the end of the period, and UConn has the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we reach the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. After swapping ends in the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Now on the option. They'll try the run. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. The Black Knights will snap it on 1st and 10. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Got a man. It's short. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. Off the play fake. Caught near the sticks. It's Dixon. Brought down at the 48 after a gain of 5. And the Black Knights are moving quickly down the field. Now they'll run the draw. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. He's going to run it.
2nd and short is a great situation to be in. And look at him. He drops back to pass the football. He doesn't have to throw the football. He wants to be aggressive, but he can just take off and scramble. Doesn't have to take a chance.
There he goes. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Offense getting set for 1st down. He'll ride his man on the option. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. The Black Knights have taken it inside the 20. Sends it back in motion. Oh, they're after him. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
It's been really hard on this quarterback all game long. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give this defense so much credit because they've done a really nice job on the back end in coverage, but they've also been able to affect his rhythm with a solid pass rush, and you saw it right there getting the sack.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Motion from the back. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
We just sort of felt like this defense had to do something to get this quarterback out of a rhythm, right? He's been picking them apart all drive long, and finally they come up with a sack.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Deep shot for the end zone. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield they couldn't hook up. Dropping back, it's Fagnano. They're setting up the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a second and long.
Second down, going up.
Off play action. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Incomplete.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
UConn will have to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Gets the back moving. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Reed. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. They'll go to the fullback. Slithers into space. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. To the air on first down. They're working that left side. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Trying play action. And that one's incomplete. It'll be third and long. He's looking to throw. And they can't make the play on third down. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Drop the football and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. The give to the back. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. Back to throw, it's Fagnano. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Parker. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. UConn will have to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Army has it back and the offense ready to go. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out and they were stopped on fourth down. Breaks into the open. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. He had the perfect play to open the drive and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Pressure is on the way and the pressure has arrived and down he goes at the 30.
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had nothing go your way all game long. You're trailing late. They're still getting sacks. And you just want to go back to the locker room. You want to get in the ice tub and start healing for next week.
And the Black Knights with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The option look. He'll do it himself. Still running at the 40. And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, and turned it into a big play.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. The Black Knights have it with a 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll send the back in motion. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Offense is stopped. Will be returned.
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Slips, slithers, and jukes his way out to the 26.
This is an area of the game on offense you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting 1st down, so you have to be able to run it.
Going to the running game. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Huskies come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. It's a draw. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Number 17, on to punt it away.
He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32.